After nearly 2.5 decades of teaching, there is one thing I have come to believe with complete certainty. I don't actually have to meet your child to get a fairly good idea of who they are. If I spend enough time interacting with you, I can often tell the kind of child you're raising, your values, your character, your mannerisms, your emotional regulation, your kindness, your empathy, your courtesy, and your humility. And the opposite is just as true. If I spend time with your child, I can often tell what kind of home they are growing up in. Children are always watching. They don't become who we tell them to be, they become who they see us being. They are listening to the way we greet people. They notice our tone of voice. They absorb the words we use. They watch how we respond when we're inconvenienced, how we disagree, how we apologize, and how we treat people who can do nothing for us. They notice our arrogance. They notice our entitlement. They notice our impatience. They notice our uncouthness. And then, without even realizing it, they begin to mirror it. One thing that genuinely blows my mind is that over the years I have met exceptionally accomplished people, highly educated, incredibly successful professionals who simply do not know the basic etiquette of communication. And I don't mean the complex kind, the simple kind, greeting someone, acknowledging another person, responding politely, speaking with respect. There is often an unmistakable entitlement in their voice. Sometimes there is needless discourtesy. Sometimes there is an arrogance that makes you wonder, do I really want to continue interacting with someone who speaks to people this way? It always surprises me because professional success and good character are not the same thing. Degrees can be earned, careers can be built, but courtesy, humility, and respect are cultivated. And children are watching every bit of it. As teachers, we interact with hundreds of families. We see patterns. Parents sometimes ask, why is my child becoming discourteous? Or why does my child speak this way? The uncomfortable answer is often this, because they learned it from somewhere. More often than not, they learned it from the adults they admire most. Children are not born entitled. Children are not born arrogant. They are not born dismissive or discourteous. They simply absorb what is modeled for them every single day. So when we sit together and lament the state of society, complaining that children today are becoming entitled, ill-mannered, and disrespectful, we have to pause and ask ourselves an uncomfortable question. What are we modeling? Because these children are not inventing these behaviors, they are reflecting them. If, as parents and caregivers, we are not holding ourselves to a higher standard, if we do not speak with humility, kindness, empathy, and basic courtesy, then how do we expect our children to do so? Our children are not just listening to our advice, they are watching our behavior every single day. If we want respectful children, we must first become respectful adults. If we want children who greet others warmly, we have to greet others warmly. If we want children who communicate with kindness, we have to communicate with kindness. If we want children who are humble, patient, and considerate, then those qualities have to exist in our own homes first. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it because I believe it deeply. If someone interacts with you, they can often tell what your child is like. And if someone interacts with your child, they can often tell what the parents are like. These are two sides of the same coin. Society is not going to change one fine day because we wake up and somehow everything is magically different. Society changes when parents change. It changes when we choose humility over arrogance, courtesy over entitlement, empathy over self-importance, and respect over uncouthness. The homes we build today become the society we live in tomorrow. If we want a kinder generation, then kindness has to begin with us.